Welcome everyone and thank you for joining me today. My name is Harris Lubica and I work on the COVID team as part of the workflow and technology team. Today I'm super excited to introduce our new COVID-19 trackers page and introduce just a little bit of the background and how you can best navigate and leverage the tools that are now featured and embedded on the page itself. So first off, I want to mention that all of the data that's available through the dashboards has been open source data that is publicly available through provincial ministries as well as national data sets, and we'll be using Resources COVID-19 Canada and Esri Canada as the source for the data visualizations that we've embedded on our website. So the motivation behind this page is really to provide the most recent and latest data in a quick snapshot with a variety of graphical representations, either through interactive maps or interactive dashboards and graphs that we're about to jump into. So first off, we have our daily COVID-19 case trends. And here you can look at a variety of different data sets and really specify it to your unique needs. So right up the top, you can see the drop down where we can pick region. Canada is the pre-selection, but you can also go into provinces or territories. And you can also select the data set that you're interested in. So this is new cases, but you can select on deaths, cumulative cases, or hospitalizations. And a function I really like is actually the timeline that you can manipulate up top. So if we just wanted to see the most recent new cases, trends, and data, we would pull this time bar all the way to the right and make it represent the last week. So go right there. And as you can see, we already have data on August 16th and today is August 17th. And this is the same for deaths, cumulative cases, and hospitalizations. The graph on the right has the exact same features in interactive components with just slightly different data sets and visualizations of the data. Moving into our overview of data section. So this is a Canadian geographical representation that has a lot of interactive COVID-19 statistics and details that you can really go into and explore. So I'll just provide a couple of the tips and tricks that we found helpful. First off, it's a drag functionality in terms of being able to navigate the map. You can obviously also zoom in and out. So the data that's provided is either provincial or specific to a region. So for instance, right here, if we wanted to look at the specific health unit, you can look at the cases reported, recoveries, tests, etc. The legend itself will show you what the different bubbles and the different colors depict on the map. Now, if we wanted to look at just a provincial data set, we could select from afar. Here we've gone into Ontario. We can look at total cases, active cases, recoveries, death, hospitalizations, total vaccinations, ICU numbers, and really dive into these numbers and do so again with the legend that depicts the different numbers, colors, and bubbles. So you can do this throughout the different provinces and areas on the map. And as I mentioned, you can go in and out to get more specific or more broad. Moving into our vaccine and testing tracking dashboard, the functionalities and interactive components of these dashboards are more relative to the daily trends that we looked at. So once again, if you're looking for a specific data set, whether it's vaccine rates, doses, case rate, case status, or tests, you can click through those with the same functionality shown here on case exposure status, age, and gender. This is a really great aspect of the page and tool that we really put a lot of time into. So this is additional tracking resources. We've been able to compose a variety of dashboards, interactive maps, graphs, dashboards like we just saw right now, and then put them into different taxonomies based off of their provincial, Canadian, international breakdown, or if they were an equity, diversity, and inclusion tool. So off the top, we have all the provinces and the dashboards and interactive features that they have. Canadian organizations, it's predominantly Public Health Agency of Canada, as well as the tool that we have powered by Dundas BI. International tools, we predominantly lean on WHO and Johns Hopkins data sets and tools, but we also see a variety of other options that give different insights into COVID, and you can read about these insights in the different information sections that we have for each tool. And finally, our equity, diversity, and inclusion tools. We've listed some that we've been able to find. It should be noted that when we were going through these resources, we definitely had a tougher time being able to accumulate the EDI tools. And that's why we're extremely open to actually crowdsourcing and having our COVID members as well as web users provide a resource through our Add a Resource section in the resources page. The last thing I'll mention is that if you have any further questions or would like to reach out to the COVID team about this page, you can always meet us or reach us at admin@cancovid.ca. or if you're a member, you can reach out on our Slack platform. Thank you for joining us today, and I hope you guys really enjoy navigating and leveraging some of the tools that we've discussed today.